What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just coming to you today. Actually, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. And behind me, this area here, this is an Airbnb, and you guys see the title. It's been a while since I've been doing a video, but trust me, I'm still working on myself, my business, and I'm learning things daily. Now, let me just tell you something that was on my mind. Last year, some of my 5 a.m. book club members came down to Sioux Falls from Florida. And then some members here in Sioux Falls, we met each other and we were talking. And we ate at an Afghani restaurant. And I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. As the people from Florida came in, they're real estate agents, they said, I noticed outside that this restaurant is getting ready to move. And I'm like, it's getting ready to move? Like, where is it going to move to? Like, well, they need to find another location. So I'm like, okay, man, this is a nice restaurant. Months later, I found out that basically the landlord just kicked him out because he wanted someone else there. Now, what he put in place of that Airbnb was a keyless gym, which could have been his cousin, or could have been his nephew, or somebody he knew. He could have literally had the idea to say, hey, you know what? I want to get these guys out of here and I want to put you guys in. So that's when I learned that real estate is power. If you own real estate, you can dictate who lives there and who doesn't live there, who rents there, who doesn't. So early on in this year, my wife and I got into the Airbnb business. And I'm going to talk about that journey in this pre-course, and I'm putting the link here in about a minute after this video is done. And some of you right now have been thinking about real estate. And we were one of those people that thought about it. Like, maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not a good idea. But you got to get to that point in your life where you're like, you know what? I'm tired of this analysis paralysis thing. It's time to start something. And you can talk about it all day, but if you never move forward, you never get it done. So in this pre-course, I'm going to talk about what steps we did to actually get started with the Airbnb the right way. Because not only we learn from our mistakes, but we also learn from other people who was in Airbnbs and how they're making money and how they made failures and all this other kind of jazz, right? So we're completed with an Airbnb. We just had our first tenants move in. Not move in, I'm sorry, but just came and rented it out for the weekend just a little bit ago. And for those of you who are not using it and not thinking about it, it's something you need to think about. Because right now, like, I'm downstairs. This probably used to be someone's man's cave. But upstairs, the family's there. I don't see them, but I'm in their Airbnb. And you may want to catch things before they get too saturated. And you can start making money as soon as possible. So I'm going to give you some good tips that can help you. And it's a pre-course. Right now it's $49.99. So you may want to sign up. I'm going to put the link here. As soon as I hit finish, I'm going to go over, grab the link, and put that course up. And about next week, you want to get in with that price, because after about the end of next week, I'm going to raise that price. So if you're interested in Airbnb, if you're ready to stop talking about real estate and want to get into it, you know, and I'm going to talk about all that with the tax and everything with the Airbnb, sir. So I'm going to give you the A through Z of all that I know from a person who has did it. Where should you put the Airbnb? And just a lot. I'm going to go over all the ins and outs. Everything that I've learned along the way, I'm going to give you the shortcut to Airbnb. So, and I just want to leave you with this nugget, guys. If you're out there just making money at your job and you're not saving and you're not investing, and no, I'm not talking about some 401k business. That stuff when you retire, that's that old person's retirement when you're 60 and then you live for a few years and then maybe you may pass away, right? I'm talking about getting in the game now, using the money that you're making now, and becoming wealthy off of it. Using your money to become a boss. That's what I'm talking about. So, like I said, I'm going to put the link there. You guys sign up now. I'm going to go ahead and start next week. I'm going to go ahead and start recording all my courses. I have the outlines and everything done. And then it's up to you to execute. Just like us. We went down literally for a New Year's Eve deal. And that weekend, purchased a home. And now it's done. About 8 months later. So, I'm going to talk about it pre-course. It's time to get busy. Let's change our lives. Let's stop procrastinating. Let's stop talking about building wealth. And let's go ahead and really build it right now. Because talking about it is not going to get you there. Execution is what's going to get you there. So that's all I have to say, good people. Until next time, check the description box and get started today. Take care.